What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Lips Speak. It has been, hmm, it has been a week, y'all. It's been a week since I've been on here. And yeah, I've been fighting this cold. It has been, hold on, there we go. I have been fighting this cold, so it's not swollen. I got a piece of candy over there, a piece of mint, because my sister is struggling today. Struggling. My throat is just dry, but it's okay. It's okay. We gonna get through it. I'm a little late because I had a little meeting to do. Um, just run through some things and see what's next for me. But one thing I'm learning, the more I get into this journey of my life, the more I get into this next phase, is the fact that you need to just embrace it. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna some like unexpected. There's gonna be times where you're like, what's happening? What's going on? I don't know what to do, right? Don't give up. I think I said that last week. I've been saying that weekly now. Don't give up. It's a test. It's a lot. I mean, we all get to our breaking points. Trust me. I have seen that so many times this year, so many times. Just wanting to just throw in the towel and just say, you know what, I'm done. But I have learned to just embrace it. There are certain things you cannot change. And the things that you can't change, just give it to God. Like, Lord, there's nothing I can do that will change what the trajectory is or what the outcome is, but only you can. And so I'm learning more and more to lean and depend on Jesus and God up for everything. Like these last couple of days, this is the first week of school. So anybody that works for a school knows like the stress level is high. And every day has been something. Every day. And I have been like the last few days, I have been playing just gospel music throughout the cafeteria, throughout the kitchen, just to get, whatever, like just to be in a good mood. And because I'm like, look, we can't change the fact that these kids gonna come in here. We can't change the fact that we have to work. We can't change the fact that there's stuff that's not in our control. But what we can do is be ready. What we can do is embrace whatever comes our way. What we can do is learn from the lessons, right? Because lessons are blessings. So that's what we can do. But what we're not going to do is allow this thing to just overtake our joy, our peace, whatever we got. Embrace it. And so that is like my motivation this week is just leaning more in God, more in Jesus. Because look, I ain't like last night, y'all, when I tell you we didn't even turn on the TV, I just said I want to lay here in the dark and just naturally go to sleep. Like sometimes you're gonna have those days where I don't want no noise, I don't want nothing going on, I don't want no lights. I just want to lay here and just doze off whenever I doze off. And some people just have that break in the moment in that moment where it's like, this is not normal. I don't want to do this. So I'm just going to stop living. But no, I'm just like, this is going to be my refresher. This is going to be my reset because tomorrow's a new day. It's a new beginning. And that's how I look at it. So I want to be encouraged. I want to be an encouragement to other people that when you feel like giving up, just don't do it. Because trust me, we need to encourage each other. There are so many people that have encouraged me. Trust me. I have wanted to I have wanted to quit a long time ago. But my kids are an encouragement to me. My husband is an encouragement to me. There's some individuals that have came in my life. My mom was like, "You don't quit." What were we talking about? What? No. Who? What? My sister, like, there are so many different people. And so you need to surround yourself with people that, understand what you're going through, and they are in your corner 100%. Because this journey is not easy. It's not this life be life sometimes, but it's all about what you make of it, right? Like you can have stuff that happened to you that were really bad, but how did you overcome it, right? Like I've learned that in the last couple of years of my life is how are you taking the fact that things happen in your life that you didn't want to happen, that you didn't cause to happen? How will you take it into consideration of how it's going to um affect your future or your present time, right? Like I could really easily fall into this victim mentality, really easily. But what is that gonna, how is that going to benefit me? So this part of this journey, listen, I'm telling you, like I listen to a lot of people and I'm just like, your story is so amazing. Oh my God. So I I've been holding it, but I ain't gonna hold it no longer. We're gonna be rebranding the podcast. We're gonna be rebranding a lot of things. And what's cooking and what's coming up is the fact of this peppermint is really um putting a lot of moisture in my mouth. So I'm sorry, having to constantly swallow. But it's helping. It's helping. But rebranding the podcast, and what's gonna happen is a lot of people, I don't want to just talk about me. Okay. This no. Y'all will get bored really quickly. I am a very um boring person. Like I work, tend to the kids, tend to my husband, and I'm in bed. Like I don't even watch movies. Like I'm just a old school head type of young woman. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I chose that life. Um, but I want to start telling other people's stories. And in that, I want to be able to broadcast them on the um podcast. So it's going to be I just know it's going to be epic. I just know because there's so many people out there suffering and don't know a way out, don't understand that there's other people that went through the same thing they went through. Whether that's drugs, addiction, just abuse, divorce, separation, not feeling loved, losing a job, anything, right? Your story is your story. And so I want people to be comfortable, and I even said it before, comfortable with your voice, comfortable with your story. Like your past is what made you who you are today. You overcame all of those things and now you're just new being. So I want people to embrace their journey, embrace their process, embrace their life, embrace their story. So I want to give a safe platform where your story can be shared. So again, we're branding that. And then there's gonna be gear. Like I'm excited about the gear. Like, yes, I'm excited about the stories, but I'm really excited about the gear because the gear really tells a story in itself. And every piece is meant for something. So y'all been cooking. When I tell you I've been laying low, but I've been over here working. I told y'all the last week or so that I was trying to get everything, as far as business or, LLC and stuff like that started. I've, I'm still working on it, but I have been working and I'm excited. Like it's been a journey. It has its ups and downs, trust and believe. Because when everything was happening and just going, it felt like it was going downhill. I wanted to quit. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. But then I got that confirmation from people. It's like, hey, look, the podcast is what is for you and what you're meant to do. So I need you to stick with it. I don't know what else you need to do. Pray, ask God for strength or whatever, but this is for you. And so I want to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like this is my purpose and I want to walk in purpose. That's why, the podcast was even started. So if you're interested in telling your story, I will definitely be Ashley. I made you drop the link today. Like, why wait? There's no need to wait. I'll drop the link today in the description. So if you want your story to be told, or it can remain anonymous, or your name could be shared on the podcast. And then also a devotional is coming from it. So yeah, when I tell you I'm so excited. Like I've held this in for a very long time. And I've held a lot in. I feel like I am cheating on y'all. Like there is so much I have not shared because it's just like I'm trying to make sure everything is good and everything is, squared away before I came and, presented everything. But why not share it? Like I talked to my sister, one of my sisters the other day, and she was like, Kayla, the only person that can do what you do is you. Don't be ashamed to tell what you're doing. Like I was like, I don't want nobody to steal my idea and blah blah blah. I was like, no, nobody knows what was given to you and the value it holds. So do it. Do it. And so telling it makes me feel like I'm holding myself accountable because now I can't not do it. Right. I have to do it because I already, disclosed that information. But y'all, when I tell y'all I'm excited, I am ready. Um, so many new things happening, so many new things occur. Oh, did y'all see? Y'all see it? I did a thing. I did a thing. I put it out for a very long time. I allowed fear and some other things and just situation and circumstances to just paralyze me from doing things that I've always wanted to do. But I got my traditional locks calmed out this past weekend and I got an install of micro locks. I am so excited. Um, it was a process. It was a process. 17 hours and 14 minutes from start to finish. And that was from the install with the washes, with the breaks. I needed a breakout moment for it was a lot. I embraced it. Like I was embracing that whole entire journey. I was recording everything, taking pictures. Like I was like, oh no, I'm never doing this again. So I need to embrace this whole process. But I love the big ones, but they just didn't fit me. It wasn't me, right? Like I got them because of I felt like, oh, I can't afford to get micro locks because they were more expensive, a lot more expensive. So I got those, and I was just like, I liked them. They were okay. They did this job. It really did. But um, the whole time I'm getting those, I'm like, oh yeah, I want the micros. Oh yeah, I want those. I'll wait like 3 years, stack some money, and then I'll get these. And I also got them around the time that I left my job. So it was like a lot of things that was happening at one time. And I'm just like, this investment of putting all this money, a couple of thousand into my hair is not the call to make right now. So I embraced it. I embraced the fact, that I just was not ready. I embraced the fact that eventually it will happen. I'm gonna work hard to get it. And then I had to embrace the fact of getting them in. And I'm like, Kayla, this is what you wanted. Like I had to talk to myself. This is what you wanted. So you're getting them. You came back out. but I love it. The being able to put different styles in it every day. When it's I love it. So always just remember whatever you're doing in your life, if it's your hair, if it's a new job, if it's a new relationship, if it's whatever that's happening in your life, embrace it. Embrace every part of it. Because sometimes when things are happening that we don't want to happen, we tend to not enjoy the moment. And how is God going to bless you with something else if you're not grateful for what you already have? I learned that. How is he going to bless you to be able to do something else? How is he going to bless you with something greater than what you have if you're not willing and able to appreciate what you already have? If you have this vehicle and you just don't care about it, like whatever, I, I just gonna get me to work, whatever. But then you're, oh, but I want me a new one. Why would the Lord bless you with something else for you not to care about? Treat this whatever you have, hoopty, whatever you have, like it was a Mercedes Benz, like it was, the top of the line car. Don't wait until you get that top of the line car to start acting like a different person. Act like a different person now. You should be grateful for what you have, and that's what I've learned to do. And that's where the whole embrace the journey, embrace the process comes from. Is because some of us we want something different, right? We all do. We all do. But it's like, how do you treat the stuff that God has already gave to you or bless you with? That's just like giving something to your kids and they're like, this is it. I, that's it. All I get is chicken nuggets, French fries, mac and cheese, apple slices. I couldn't get filet mignon. How would it feel if somebody came, you were doing something for somebody, and every time they said something, it was something as to why they didn't get something better? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I feel like that's how God looks at us. Is like, are you grateful for what you have? Are you content with what you have? In order for me to bless you with something else. Full stop. I'm just saying. So I was grateful for them traditional locks. I ain't gonna lie. It it did its job. I had fun with them. I grew to love them, right? Even though that's not what I originally wanted. And it came a point in time was like, you know what? I'm gonna bless you with this. I'm gonna bless you to be able to do this. I said, look at life. Like, be grateful. We sometimes find ourselves complaining about everything. Understand that there's somebody in the world that's worse off than you. When you understand that fact, though, then you'll be appreciative of a lot of things. And if not, you need to go pray. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. So remember, always, 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 always embrace the process. There's so many points in my life where I just wish I would have embraced it, but I was so like in a negative space. And I was so worried about the things that I could not change that I wasn't grateful for the things that I had. I wasn't. We went on vacation. I'll give you a true story. We went on vacation last year. Last year. Was it last year? Yes, it was last year. And I had just quit my job of 10 years. This was something, it was a shock. It was like, oh my God, right? Just quit the job. Really had no money coming in. I thought, going after real estate full time, I was old and I wasn't. I didn't know that I needed to go through this whole self-development thing, which I've been doing for the last year. and I'm still growing. I'm still understanding who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing and all of that stuff. So I'm never going to be perfect. But I'm pushing towards that perfection of myself. But we went on vacation, and after it was, I can laugh at it now, but at the time I was just so like mad. I was so mad at myself, and just a lot of it was so much going on. And I went on this vacation with no money in my pocket. I had no money. I wasn't working. Like I probably had at most maybe $40. And we were gone for 7 days. And so instead of it was pride. I'm going to admit it was pride, it was anger, it was a lot of different things just bottled up in one. And went on vacation, everybody having fun, everybody enjoying themselves, and I was just depressed. I was upset. I was angry. I didn't understand why I did what I did at the time that I did it. It was just so many different things happening. I wasn't ready. Why would I do that? I'm a mother, I'm a wife. It was just so many thoughts that was going through my head. So while we're on vacation, while we're at the pool, while we're at, you know, these different places, all I thought about was how worthless I was. And when we came back, I didn't say nothing to nobody about it, like nothing, because I was just like, it was me. I did it, so I'm going to punish. I should be the only one punished from this. I'm not going to drag anybody else into my problems. Even if I'm married, even if it's my mom, right? That's my thought process the whole time. So when we come back, I had to reflect off that thing because I'm like, why would you go on vacation in an area states over, got this whole, like this whole, um, um, it was like, it felt like it was an apartment, a little apartment, right? And you won't even enjoy it. You couldn't even, you was forcing a smile. Why? Why? You did it. You quit. You gave up. So why? And so I had a conversation with my mom after the fact, and I told her, I said, Mom, um, you probably didn't realize it. I was on vacation, but I was depressed. I was just not there. I was there, but I wasn't there. I said because I was upset with myself and all of that stuff. And she said, Kayla, why did you not ask anybody for money? I said, because when you're used to giving, it's kind of hard to receive or just ask. And I was like, I don't know. It never really, I mean, it didn't really cross my mind to do so because I was just, upset. I was mad. And she said, Kayla, I had this money set aside. I could have did this. I could have did that. And I'm just like, Mom, you did enough. Like you bought the area where we were staying at. It was me as to why I couldn't buy stuff, like go to the mall, do whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like it was, and she said, don't you ever do that again. I was like, yes, ma'am. That's what pride does. That's what the devil wants you to think. You're a failure. You're worthless. You're nothing. Things are going to happen. Embrace it. Problems are going to occur. Embrace it. You're going to make decisions that you don't want to make. Embrace it. Don't sit here and beat yourself up as I did. We in Florida, in a place that some people will never visit a day in their life. And I'm sitting here and I can't even enjoy it because I'm in my feelings. Get out your feelings. Embrace it. Embrace it. Things are going to happen. Things are going to occur. But pray to God. Just God give me grace. God, Just give me strength to endure whatever happens. Like that is my prayer. Like, Lord, you know my thoughts. You know why I did it. You know why. It may not have been, maybe I have forced a hand and I wasn't in a space to heal from that. But now going through this healing phase of my life, I'm learning to be more mellow and calm and be more like Christ. Be more like Christ. So hopefully that story kind of gives you an idea as to why I'm saying embrace the process and get out your feelings because sometimes life will pass you by and you're not even aware because of what state of mind you're in. But I'm learning more and more each day, regardless of what phase I am in my life. That scripture, rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. And that does not say you can rejoice in your good seasons and rejoice in your and not rejoice in your bad seasons. No, it's a rejoice in the Lord always. And I think that's why he wants us to be in this rejoiceful state to where we're able to receive anything that happens or that is meant for us. Because when you are not in that area to receive anything, there's opportunities will pass you by. There's things that will pass you by, blessings that will pass you by. I had a fully paid for vacation that passed me by. Why? Because I wasn't rejoicing. So embrace it. Embrace what has happened. Embrace what is going to happen. Embrace it. Lord, just give me the strength. Be with me during the season of my life. That's all you gotta ask. That's all I got, y'all. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited about this new adventure that I'm taking. I'm embracing it. The good, the bad, the ugly. But yeah, remember always to do the thing you need to do to become a better you. And I'll see y'all next week on Thursday.